she was talking about. I like my half of my face.
Why?
It's just something different. You don't have to be identical.
Hi guys. How are you, peoples of the world?
Did they start before we even come in here?
Yeah, they're waiting for us. You're late, Eds.
I know. I'm late.
Hey, so today was a really, really great day because, well, there's a video that's gonna come out. It's my brother's 40th birthday. We didn't have a party, but I think you guys are going to like that video. So I will edit it so I could release it next week. You're gonna see I'm wearing the same clothes in that video. It was filmed today. And what else did we do?
That's it. I just watched some TV.
You did?
Play some music. That's about all.
Do you like going? We went to Costco to buy chocolates and soap for your Balikbayan box giveaway. And also we have two giveaways. Balikbayan box giveaway. And then August 31st, we have the $100 giveaway. And then in 2 weeks, I'm going to release, maybe next week or in two weeks, I'm going to release another Balikbayan box giveaway so we can have more giveaways because you guys want some giveaways. But we're also going to do something really special today because today somebody asked us to, a couple of people asked us the parenting advice. Okay. Remember, our kids are really small. So if you have a teenager, I may not, or Barry may not be able to relate to you because we don't have a teenager yet. So this is just a general parenting advice especially coming from Filipino and American, the difference and all that stuff. Let's go do some shout out before we start. Okay, no spamming, right? I know there's a lot of people that's just saying some right here and it's over and over. Let's not spam peep. This is a wholesome, right? Very positive type of communication, discussion regarding parenting. So let's all be. There is a fly.
Yes, he's bothering us.
Okay, let's go say hi. Say hi. Sometimes I don't.
Mary Rose, Rosemary, Roderick.
It's Roderick. Okay, okay. Okay, wait.
Marissa.
Hello, Marissa. Klein's Vlog. Glenny Seralde. Okay. Bicoy's channel. Hello, Bicoy's channel. If I don't see your chat, sometimes the YouTube will kind of push it on top so I can't see it. So I'm so sorry for the people that wants a shout out, but I wasn't able to see your shout out until the live is finished. So hello, Marisa Finoliar. Hello, Rosemary Lupio. Where is that?
That's the same.
Roderick Kagang. Good PM here in California. It's 7:00. Okay. What else?
Right there, blog.
KK. How are you, KK? Rosemary Lupio. I said that already. Feverlyn, thank you so much for being here. I know you're always here. Hello. Thank you for watching us from Bataan to Tarlac.
Mm-hmm. There's Winnie. There's Anne.
Hi, Winnie.
Carla. Charmaine.
Winnie, I'm not sure. Charmaine. No,
No.
that's Charmaine.
Oh, yeah.
Winnie, I don't know. I know I text Ken the tracking number for the box because you guys win, Ken, Tio. But Winnie, I'm not sure if I texted to you or a message to you, so I'm going to message that, okay? Ann Banal Amil, you're welcome to come and join our channel. Carla Robis, welcome. Shimei Dadap, KK, Shell Martinez Marino, good morning. Mary Kay Solomon.
That's Mary May.
Oh, Mary May Solomon. Okay, Leah, Archetta, Asil. Hi, Asil. Thank you for always being here. I know I see your name all the time. Kleinmaster123. Kleinmaster123, you're amazing. Thank you for always being here in our chat. Maria Susan Papa, good morning to the Philippines. And thank you for always watching, Maria. Mary May Solomon, Regina Adore, good morning. Good morning, Philippines. Gina Juson, thank you for watching. Gina is our winner last time, our $25 winner. Nika Abian. Hello, Nika. Honey, can you start reading this one? This one.
Where is Arvin?
Yeah.
Then Diana.
Arvin Rayton, welcome.
I said Diana.
Diana Francisco, welcome. Thank you for watching from Pangasinan. Haika Insoy. Haika Insoy. Nika Kapuyan. Jenny Juson. Thank you for always being here. Bikoy's channel. Thank you for being here. Bikoy's channel, everybody. Bikoy has a channel. Support Bikoy. Jaika Inson. Yes, I can see you, Klein Master 123. Pamela Salve, thank you for being here. Regina Adore. Yes, we do have $100 giveaway, and it's on our channel, so make sure you watch that. And it's really important that we grow as a human being during this time. Let's see. Bernadette Aquino, have a blessed Sunday, Philippines. Welcome, Cagayan Valley. Charmaine Dadap, Sheila May. Let's see. Nika Chong. I think we have Pondalis Michelle. Mirna Malama. Hi, Mirna. Regina Adore. San Carlos City, Pangasinan. We do have a lot of Pangasinan. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. This is really important to us that we are able to connect with you in these simple times. And Barry and I, hold on a second. I gotta figure this out. I have a, I guess, yes. Okay, so I have this thing. I think it was file. Wait, open. Okay, I'm opening something here, okay? So let's see. Question Saturday Live. Okay. So we do have a question. Guys, yes. If you guys have a question for us regarding parenting, this live video is about parenting. Remember, our kids are really, really small. They're 10 and they're 9, 9 and 5. So we are going to explain. It is too hard. It's hard to be a parent. It is hard to be a parent. Okay. Han, can you say hi? I'm just going to get something.
Hello there. I don't know where she's going, but I guess she'll be back in a second.
Tell them how you like me.
We will wait patiently until she gets back. Told you she'd be right back, and she's right back.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story first before Barry start answering the question that I have for him as a parent. Hi, Mickey Mouse. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. I don't know if you remember the story, Han.
I don't.
Okay, so can you try to listen?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
And tell me if you remember the story.
Okay.
Okay. So the story is, do you remember when Alohi was 3 years old? I was having a hard time with all the craziness in my life because I'm really busy. I'm really driven. And my husband knows how driven I am. I work really hard. So there's times that I sacrifice, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is not the most perfect. No judging here, because every parent have a hard time with parenting. So for me, the hardest time is, how do I grow the business and how do I expand our family in terms of just the way we live. How do we give more? How do we have a better life without taking so much time away from Alohi, right? Because when you're working super hard, it's hard to spend time with there's sacrifices involved, right?
Hmm.
There's a lot. What do you think about the sacrifices involved when you're trying to have a better life and then you have kids?
It's a very hard balance because you want to spend time with your family at the same time. Anytime you try to grow something, it takes a lot of your time to do that too as well. So it's a balance that you have to work out for yourself, and then realize something has to sacrifice.
Yeah. And one of the story is Alohi was 3 years old, and I said, okay, so because I go to LA a lot, usually I take Alohi. So Alohi would go with me in a factory and then with Barry, and they spend time. I work for like one day, and then the whole day. The next day I will work. I'm not gonna work, and I will spend time with Alohi. We don't have Alani at that time. So I told Alohi, this is the story, guys. This is the little doll that reminds me that story. So I'm not gonna let go of this doll. So I told Alohi when we went to Disney store in Los Angeles beside Disneyland. And I told Alohi, hey, Alohi, mommy, thank you for being such a good kid. I know mommy sometimes is always working, but I wanted to let you know that I love you. Also, we don't buy our kids a lot of stuff. We want to make sure they don't turn materialistic because we don't want things to define them. So we are very big on not giving so much stuff to our kids. But that day I said, okay, Alohi, you have $100 and you can she said, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money because the Disney store is really expensive. So I said, you have $100 and you can buy anything today as long as it's within the $100. And we tried to explain that to our kids that that's a lot of money, but we are giving it to you as a gift. So she went, she's like 3, I think she's going 4. And she went and bought a um, Mrs. Potato Head because she already have a Mr. Potato Head and she wants a Mrs. Potato Head, and it's $9.99. So she was holding one, right? And so I told her, well, you have $90 more. So she couldn't understand the concept, but you always talk to your kid like they're adults because it's healthy for them. So I said, hey, so you still have a lot of money, so you can buy some more. And then she then went to this little baby, and I was missing the blanket. So this comes with a blanket. And she said, I want that one. And this one was like $21 or $24. So she is holding the $9 one and she's holding the $24 one. So I said, well, you do have a lot of money left. And I kid you not, sometimes when you go to the Disney store, the other kids are like crying because they want more toys. They want toys. Do you remember that story?
Vaguely.
And so when she was holding this the two toy, and she said, no, mommy, I only have 2 hands and this is enough. And I kid you not, my heart melts so much because I felt like I thought I was being a bad parent for not spending time with her. But in reality, she's looking at me as a role model, and she knows that I myself are not greedy nor materialistic. And even though she was 3 years old, she understands that greediness and not being materialistic is good. And so she has 2 hands, so she only needs 2 toys. And what an amazing aha moment to me. Because sometimes as a parents, we always get judged that we're doing things wrong. You're not spending more time with your kids. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. But in reality, you're the only one that can take care of your kids the best you can. Most of the time, right? Most of the time. So what do you think about that story, Eds?
Me?
Yeah.
Good story.
It was it's a good story.
I do not recall.
He couldn't recall not a lot of things in our lives. I kid you not. He was like sleeping on the wheel most of the time. So that is Alohi. Alohi's always caring. So I'm going to ask Mr. Edmonds here questions, okay? Um, the question is, do you ask your child to commit, right, to a commitment to do something, or do you force her to commit?
As another one, there's a balance too as well, because a kid would not want to do something. It's a simple thing as brushing your teeth. Um, you could ask them to do it, and you want them to do it, and then, but if they do not do it, you're going to have to force them, not necessarily force them, but you tell them to do it to make them brush their teeth. Because there's some of the basic stuff they have to do every day. Shower, brush your teeth, because you're teaching them for the long run. Because in those incidents where you're teaching them about hygiene, that's going to be very effective when they get older, that they can take care of themselves.
How about on something like Alohi likes ukulele and singing?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about? Do we force our kid to do the things, or we don't force our kid?
Well, kids need guidance. I don't know if we don't use the word force, but they need guidance. Because a kid will be a kid. You let them play on YouTube all day or play with games or toys, they will do that. But if you want them to read a book, uh, do some exercise, whatever it may be, something that do not want to do. So they do need guidance. I say a total guidance, especially when it comes to playing an instrument, because it gets hard. But they need to spend those an hour or 30 minutes or 15 minutes daily just to perfect that art. And so in life, we as parents have to guide.
No.
There has to be some type of structure.
Very good. So for me, commitment involves making a choice. You should never force anybody to do something, but I think those guidance really sometimes there's a fine line. So you really need to guide our kids, because I wish somebody let me understand that the kids need to be guided, but never to be forced to do something, but guided for sure. Okay, what is your responsibility to your children?
Help them to learn how to take care of themselves overall. And that's in every aspect of life. We have to build the foundation and the building blocks to help them grow. Sometimes they will not like it, but just think about your life when you were growing up. Your parents put you in some type of position to grow, and that's what it's all about. To be able to stand on their own when they get older, to be able to problem solve, because the parents not always going to be there, make proper decisions. We're all going to make mistakes. That's how we do learn. But as parents, we definitely have to build a foundation. If not, they will have a terrible time when they get older.
Yeah. So we have to teach them. We teach them to survive on their own, because that's our role. We can't baby them all the time. Okay. So remember, this is what I put in my notes. Okay. Parents are responsible to their children by giving them love, support, and a good home environment. That's your only responsibility as a parent, to give them love, support, and good home environment. But remember, think about it, you guys. That's the only thing you need to do. Love, what I said, love, support, and good environment. Because your children later on, they have to make their own decision. And if that decision is bad, that not necessarily reflected towards you as a parent, because there's good parents with bad kids, and they're bad kids with good parents. So you cannot always blame yourself. You're only responsible to be the best for them, but you cannot be responsible on their actions later on, because they're human beings with their own choices, their own decision. The best you can do is to bring them up with love, fear of God, for sure. That's one of the things. You guys know we're Christian. We're not going to push you guys who we are as a religion, because that's not something we do here. But we are a Christian, and we do believe on fearing God, a good sense of relationship with God. And I think it's really important for us to let our kids know that later on you're going to be responsible on your own decisions.
And overall, we are the example. Period. Every parent is the example towards their child. What they see you do, more than likely they're going to do that too as well. So if you eat salads, they're going to eat salads.
Yeah, if we eat a lot of chips, look what our kids.
Yeah, if you eat a lot of chips, they're going to eat a lot of chips.
It's not that there's things in our life that we're still working on as a parents, for sure. Okay. Do we believe on spanking?
Well, I do, but I never have. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
But
There's a proper,
Barry never spanked her
yeah.
kids not one time. I never spanked our kids not one time. So do we
But right now, quiet time works very well.
yeah, quiet time works, time out. I know there's like, what is that time out? It's such an American. But I think time out for us is let me put you on a space where you don't have any computer or TV, you don't have us there, and I want you to think, really think what you've done. Because I want you to understand that what you've done is wrong, but you have to make sure you understand that. One of the things that Alani sometimes can be really tough because Alani is a very strong personality. Alohi is very caring, and we love them both equally, but they have totally different personality.
Let's read some of what they have said.
Okay, what he said.
Like Mary Jane says, teaching how to be contented in life and be humble to others. Scroll back up. Athena said, yes, guidance not force for them to do what parents want.
Yeah, that's Athena. Amy Adrale said, character the kids are reflected from the parents. Yes, you're right. You're right. But at the same time, sometimes the environment too can be a little bit different. Right? Most of our we want to believe the kids are good character, but sometimes we do have a little bit of things in our life that we need to work on.
Let's go on down to the next
one. Not yet. KK said, not yet a parent, but I'm learning now. Mirna, spanking depends on the committed mistake. Yes.
Yes.
Everybody has their own understanding of the spanking. But like what I said, we never spank our. We believe on it. If we have to, we will. But we never did ever. So
I guess you could say they haven't worn that yet.
Yes. Yeah. But they know the word spanking. They know the word spanking in English. They know sasa, which it's a Samoan word, which means spanking, and they know palo. So whenever you say, do you want sasa? Do you want palo? Do you want spanking? They all understand it in 3 different languages, and we know that if it comes to it, we're serious. But we never did, thankfully.
Her name is Nika?
Nika.
Yeah, she said, guide, love, and protect your kids no matter what.
Yes, correct. For sure. Correct. Yes, we do agree. Arvin said, true. So I have idea to baby grow up and how to guide good or not. Thank you for parenting advice. Aww. Okay. Thank you, Arvin, for being here. Arvin Rayton. Okay. So one of the things that the children. Okay, so the children. So Alani will be mean to Alohi sometimes because she knows she's the baby, right? Baby has that tendency. So, but instead of saying that's okay, I will tell Alohi whenever she did something bad, you don't tell her it's okay. You tell her it is not okay that you say something mean. It is not okay that you smack me in my head. That's not okay. Whatever she did, it's not okay, but I forgive you. So Alohi has to say, it's not okay, but I forgive you. Same thing with Alohi. When Alohi become mean to Alani, we have to tell Alani, tell Ate, it's not okay, but I forgive you. And every day we tell our kids, every morning, it doesn't not promise you this is true. Every morning, love is taught. Every morning, we tell the kids, tell your sister, your ate, good morning. And then Alani the same way, right? Mm-hmm. We tell them good morning. And then once in a while, when we're all kind of on our computer or our phone, we stop. And then I will tell the kids, go hug your sister. Go kiss your sister. Tell her, thank you for being a good ate. Thank you for being a little sister. So Alohi would then, I said, thank you. Tell her, thank you for such being a good sister today. So it reminds them of what's good. And it reminds also the person that's saying it, why that person is important to them. And we're very vocal on those things. I love you. Thank you. We're grateful. Okay. I think this will be a good sample things to say to my, that's a good segue. Sample things to say to my child. Okay.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it.
What is the things that you should?
It's huge. It's all about encouraging, speaking positive things into them, to let them know that they are worthy, that they are beautiful. Just instilling words that they can, whenever they think about those words, it makes them feel powerful, makes them feel strong. So constant encouragement is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Do we say sorry to our kids?
Yes.
Yes. We
And
apologize
as a
to our
parent,
kids.
sometimes you have to say, I'm sorry. Because I'm not always correct. So I will definitely say, I'm sorry, or I did something wrong, or whatever.
Because it builds some trust, right? It builds some trust. So if you think you're wrong, you yell at them or you blame them for something. Because okay, let me give you an example. Sometimes Barry would move something or I would move something and I'll blame it to the kids. Like, did you move it? Did you move it? And all of a sudden it's actually my fault because I move it or Barry move it.
Because she moved the Play-Doh the other day and she blamed everybody else.
Yes. So I would apologize to the kid. I said, I'm so sorry. I did that. I forget, blah, blah. Just saying sorry reinforce them that we are human and we can make mistake too, even though we're parents. Okay. I would always ask the kids, will you forgive me? I would always tell them you're beautiful and that you're smart. I would tell them that I believe in you. You can do it. You know, I'm here for you. I'm always in your corner, right? But if you do something bad, I will always rat you up. Yes, I will.
And listen, let me read what Mary Jane said. This is something she just put up there. She said, for me, I give them 3 chances. If they do it and piss me off, that's the time I will do make palo. Yeah, but they know it and never do it again, and saying sorry for what they did.
Very good, Mary Jane. Yeah, 3 chances and then you get a palo. Okay. What else? I learned a lot. I have 2 girls.
And then Janine or Gianna?
Well, I'm gonna talk to Am.
Okay.
Am Benal, I'm not sure how old is your kid. Am, this is for you, okay? Just it's not as easy. I promise you, it's not easy. But once in a while, just really tell them to hug your sister, kiss your sister. When they're just not doing anything, and all of a sudden you see them in the opposite room, just talk to one and say, "Hey, go hug your sister." It really worked. It really worked. Okay. Deborah, thank you for advice. Yes, we need to say sorry. Deborah said, "Thank you for advice." You're welcome, Deborah. Jenna said, "Yes, we need to say sorry because we are not perfect." Yes, you're right.
Is this Jenna?
Gina Juson. My 2 kids, 1 girl 8 years old and a boy 11. Most of the time they fight in small things. Yeah. I think it's normal.
It's growing up.
It's growing up things. Yeah. As long as they don't hurt each other, I think that's when we need to step in. But at the same time, no matter how hard it is, we have to explain. This one. Mm-hmm. It's hard to be single parent. I'm happy to have the kids. Yeah. Yes, that's so true. If you're a single parent out there, we give you credit. You are so loved. You guys have us. Message us if you want some parenting advice, because we really know how hard it is to be a parent and we understand. There's no judgment coming from us because we know, you guys, how hard it is. And there's 2 of us. Can you imagine if you are a hero, if you're a single parent? Really.
Yes, and we don't know everything. Believe me. There's no guidebook, so you basically learn daily. And I remember somebody told me, when people give advice, you take what you want and throw the rest of it away, because not all advices is good for you.
Yes, true. Even our advice, if it doesn't work for you, don't use it, okay? Only use what you can use. I like what Nika said. She said, Nika Kapuyan said, naniniwala po ba kayo kapag pinapalo yung anak ay lalo daw tumitigas ang ulo? Yun daw kasi ang kadalasan kong naririnig. They're saying if you spank the kids, sometimes they get like hardened, like their heart get hardened, mm-hmm. and then so they become not as good kids.
Right.
I think if if you do it all the time, I think it's gonna be counter. We believe in Paulo, but we never Paulo the kids because they understand that that is the last consequences, and so we don't abuse that power. That's not something we play around at all. But we do understand that if it comes down to it, we can, but we will not, because we understand. Sometimes pag nagpapalo ka pag pagpapalo ka ng iyak, di ba ikaw pa yung nasasaktan?
But another thing we have learned with Alohi, the oldest one, we can take her cell phone away, and that does a trick.
Yes, she will have a meltdown.
Yes.
When you take her cell phone away, and she would understand. She memorized her multiplication table because we have taken her cell phone away.
Yeah.
So learn what they really like.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, exactly. It's 30 minutes.
Okay. So let me just finish up, you guys. Thank you for being here.
I'm out.
Wait, let me just be honest. You have to be honest though.
What's that?
What are the things you are still working on as a parent?
Everything. Literally. I can't pinpoint any one thing. It's everything. You never, as a parent, you learn, especially a young parent, you learn. And then when I was told after the kids become teenagers, you still learn. It's a different level. Then when they get adults, you're still a parent. It's a different level. So it's still just a learning process.
So, Mr. Edmonds, before you go, can you please just give them as a dad, because I know we have dads. I know you're going. So if there's a dad in our live right now, what would you advise dads?
I think this pastor told me, you are the example of your daughter. If you have a daughter, you are the example of what your daughter is going to marry. So however you treat your daughter, that's 9 times out of 10, that's the type of person she's going to marry. So for all the males out there, treat them with love, encourage daily, show them how, especially if you're married, show them how you treat your wife, all that stuff of that nature. And I'm still learning. And I've been married for 17, 18 years. But anyway, stuff like that, because we are the example for the future husband of your daughter. That's it.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Mr. Edmonds, for giving us he is a good daddy, and we all trying. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about before I let you guys go is what are the things? Okay, let me see here. Where is that? I forgot my notes. What's it? How do we talk to our kids to cultivate success? Okay. The one thing that you wanted to cultivate success is positivity. Because if you're always shaming the kids, their confidence would go down. And I believe, sa akin lang ha, nung bata, kasi yung style ng magulang natin dati iba, diba? Yung parang, ano ba yan? Tanga-tanga mo, ganon minsan. Oo, mami, kung nakikinig ka dito sa video, meron tayong recording, no? Sabi mo sa akin, ang bobo mo talaga, Marjie. But I love my mom so much, so that doesn't matter anymore. But yung style, di ba, iba dati. Pero ngayon, ang bata ngayon, I think yung style nila, medyo alam nila na positivity is also good, right? So it took me a while to be a confident person because the parenting style of my parents are completely different. And so nahirapan ako kasi parang feeling ko lagi akong kailangan ko i-build yung confidence ko. So kung tayong mga Pilipino, medyo minsan mahilig tayong parang, ano ba yung tanga-tanga mo, ganon. Minsan hinaan natin ng konti kasi talagang napupunta sa utak ng tao. Kasi ganon daw. Whatever you say, it really penetrates your heart and your mind. So you want to make sure, you guys know I'm all about positivity, and my life changed because I start feeding myself good things. So ganun din, pag parent ka, try to feed yourself good things. Like, not all the time naman. Kailangan may balance, di ba, na kailangan minsan may guidance, hindi maganda yan, ganon. Pero pag maganda naman yung ginagawa, you have to always encourage them. Hey, what are you doing? You're doing such a great job. Oh, wow, that's really nice drawing. Minsan kahit hindi maganda yung drawing, okay lang. Basta ma-encourage mo lang yung bata because you just never know what's gonna happen if you give them good things to think about, right? My parenting advice for women, for moms out there, for mommies, for momshi, the parenting advice is you have to look at yourself as beautiful and smart also. Because if you look at yourself beautiful and smart, if you learn to be a confident mom, they will learn that from you. Your action makes more sense to them than your words. So you can't say, "Oh, anak, maging confident ka." But when they see you and they don't see confidence in you, sometimes it triggers in them, like sabi niya maging confident ako, eh siya nga hindi confident. So sometimes it triggers them differently, right? So before, alam nyo talaga nung bata ako, di ba hindi ako masyadong confident. And so when I become mom, I try to build my confidence because I know my confidence will go back as a food for my kids, right? As a spiritual food or as an emotional tool for my kids. Pag nakita nilang confident ako, nagiging confident yung mga bata. Yun lang. But don't forget, you guys, this is not judgment, whatever. Pag kung masaktan man kayo minsan, parang, oy, sobra naman sila magsalita, parang alam nila lahat. Please don't think it that don't ever take it that way. We are just here to encourage parents out there because we know how hard it is, you guys. You are doing such amazing. If you're here watching this, it means you are doing great things for your kids, because normally people doesn't want to listen to other people's parenting advice. And if the other people's parenting advice is not good for you, don't take it, because your way is the best way. My way is the best way for my kids. Your way is the best way for your kids. And we love you guys so much, and we want you to be successful in every areas of your life. May it be money, parenting, confidence, anything. A spiritual growth, emotional growth. That's what we want for each one of our subscriber. And we love you guys so much. And we are so grateful that you're here. I know I'm going to go do a shout out. Okay, Mary May Solomon, thank you for being here. My husband is downstairs. You guys see DJ Chris Sabian? That's him. Um, Amy Adrales, thank you so much for everything, you guys. Athena Villanueva, Regina Ador said, ganun nanay ko, very degrading ang sinabi niya, but I end up strong because this open a world full of conflicts may case by case basis. Oo talaga. Case by case kasi, iba kasi yung mga environment, masyadong maraming areas, yung personality, yung environment, iba-iba talaga tayo. So, ganun talaga, kung anong tama sa'yo, pero learn from others too. But Regina, you're right. You are a stronger person because of it, right? Last one thing, thank you guys so much. Okay, Rare, Arvin, Shimei, Nika, Athena, Winnie, Mary Jane, RV, Army Adrales, Sheila May. Wala pa akong anak pero marami akong pamangkin, so nakaka-relate. I get you. Gina Joson, yes, mas strict before, compare now. Yes, that is so true. One of the things, you guys, before I let you go, please, no matter how bad your parents, if you think your parents are bad or good, whatever, you have to be grateful for them, because the only thing they did is to give you guys a life here in this world. Pag bini-blame natin yung parents natin, bakit ganito ako kasi ganyan kayo, but ganito ako kasi ganyan kayo, if we have that mentality, it's gonna be a negative in our part. So they said, di ba yung nga sa Bible, it doesn't, kahit na hindi sila masyadong, kunyari may parents ka hindi masyadong maganda, but you just still have to be grateful that you have a parents, or just be grateful. Just be grateful for what they know, they pass it to you. Kasi minsan yung mga parents natin, di nila din alam. They only did their best for us, right? They only did their best for us, and as we are doing the best for our kids. So we have to respect each other's sacrifices along the way. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna let you guys go so I could spend time with my hubby, because the kids are with my parents and my sister. So we can spend time together. So I love you guys so much, and we just want to say thank you for being here in our channel. And then make sure you guys, there is a lot of contest going on with our channels right now because you asked for it. 72% said you want this giveaway, so we're giving giveaways. And thank you for being the best subscriber ever. I love you guys so much. See you later.